Hello, you are with Ayush. Subscribe to my channel for interesting information and don't forget to like, share and comment. The sixth season of HBO's immensely popular, critically acclaimed Game of Thrones felt like the beginning of the end in many ways for fans. Not only did it kill off a number of the few important remaining characters, but it also set a number of the biggest characters in the series on a trajectory to meet with each other at some point. Daenerys Targaryen, Emilia Clarke, her army, and all of her allies finally began the journey across the sea to begin conquering Westeros, while Cersei's murder of the High Sparrow, Jonathan Pryce, resulted in the subsequent suicide of her son, Tommen, and her becoming Queen of Westeros. For many fans, the series was beginning to dole out some of the long-awaited payoffs to a number of the longest-running storylines and seeds planted seasons earlier. But Dany coming to Westeros won't be the only natural progression fans can expect to see when it returns with its seventh season later this summer, and it looks like Dany's beloved dragons will be bigger than they've ever been before. Now, the news of Dany's dragons continuing to grow isn't necessarily surprising in and of itself. After all, many of the characters have stated over the years that they're far from being fully grown. What is surprising, though, is just how big all three of them are going to be in the new season, something director Matt Shankman has teased while recently speaking with U about the fearsome creatures. The dragons this year are the size of 747s. Drogon is the biggest of the bunch, his flame is 30 feet in diameter. Just to truly bring Shankman's comments into context here, the size of a 747 airplane is 230 feet long, with a 210 feet wingspan, which means that even if the director was just estimating the actual size of the creatures, they'll still be bigger than some fans might have expected them to be. And in case a trio of large, airplane-sized, fire-breathing dragons wasn't already enough, Dany still has an army behind her that alone would make her a force to be reckoned with. Combine those two forces then, and it seems difficult to believe she'll have much trouble at all taking the throne from Cersei once she arrives in Westeros. The wait between seasons this year has been particularly hard for fans of the series. Aside from just the thematic high point that the previous season left on, the premiere date for the seventh season has been delayed to a midsummer release, in order to accommodate for the longer production schedule of the show now. Luckily, fans are just 4 months away from returning to the show's cutthroat world again, with a full trailer and new information still expected to be released in conjunction with it in the meantime. So hopefully, the trailer, whenever it does arrive, will include some footage of these gigantic dragons. Game of Thrones will return July 16th with its Season 7 premiere on HBO.